Hey everybody, this is a new episode and also a new game that I'm putting out on YouTube. It's called City Skylines, and as you can hear, it's a city building game. And it uses also the Steam Workshop, so there is a whole lot of content that you can download and use in the game. And also there are some expansions, but I don't have the expansions. But this map is a desert map. It's called something like the Delta of Pharaohs or something, I can't remember. But I think this is the river Nile, and this is the delta where it runs out into the Mediterranean Sea. And also you can see that I've started to build a little bit, and we need some electricity. The good thing with electricity and these windmills is that you don't need any roads to them, but you need power lines to the city where the offices and factories and homes of the people is going to be. So I've connected that with the power lines. That looks bad. Let's put a water pump down there, which is as far south as I can build right now, because the water is going upstream, and I also need sewers in this game. And you don't want the dirty water to come into your fresh water. So you want them to stay down the river. And also connect that to pipes and power lines to the water buildings. And now we can start building some houses. So you just click them in those spaces. You can drop squares like this. You can add small, like add wherever you want, and also a bigger one. But if you build roads with squares, I would use this fill one, because I just like it better. And let time go, and soon we shall see our houses be built. Zoom up and see that our first houses is starting to be built. So now I am going to build some more. Also, we have our two first residents in our city, but we need more to be good with this city, because we're still losing money. And as long as we're losing money, we need more buildings, or if you're further into the game, less services. But now we have no services at all, so it's just build this city bigger. And as the city grows bigger, we get some commercial demand and some industrial demand. And I consider if maybe, yeah, I don't want to build commercials here, because eventually we are unlocking highways. And this roundabout I want to upgrade to highways and connect to the other highway over here. Like right now I can't even afford a bridge, so I'm going to stay on this side to begin with. Yeah, can't really find a good place, I guess. Just... I fix the power lines later. Just connect the roads first. No, I don't want to do that, but... okay, whatever. So, connect the power lines back. Oh. And apparently I'm smashing down the power lines again. Great. Make some area for the commercial district. Let's see, can I make... No, I cannot make sidewalks or paths, because in this game you don't want just cars, you need like public transports, and people should be able to walk and not just go with cars, because when your city grows, your traffic is going to be a completely big mess. And if your traffic is getting too much of a mess, people can't get to work and they can't go home, and your city will be smaller, people will leave your city, and yeah, your economy is going back, going worse. So it's like all bad. You really should try to make a good network for your traffic. And also, like in most city building games, industries are polluting the areas around it, so I try to keep it away. Let's see, just to have water in the entire industrial area. And now, very soon I think, the industry is going up. Yeah, they have started on the first industry building in this town. Yeah, now we have industries. Seems like the people want more industries. Just want to look at my commercial area. It is very small. Not a whole lot of buildings here. Not a whole lot of things to watch. Go back up to the industries. Yeah, we are making some more factories here, which is good. There is still space to build industries. And yeah, later in the game you can replace a whole lot of industry with office buildings, but then your city need to be at least with a population of 6,500, and now we have just 162. So we are quite a bit away from that. But I think now is the moment to extend our residential area. Because this city needs more people. That's pretty much the only thing the city needs right now. So start building. Getting some more houses, I guess. Yeah, we need more houses. Guess if we can make a small street back here. Just to use the most of this area that's unlocked right now. So also I can talk about how to unlock more lands to build. So when your city grows larger and larger, you are going to be able to unlock new squares of this size. So without mods, you can unlock a maximum of 9 squares like this. They are all like connecting to each other. So it is not like in the new SimCity game, it's not like new, but it's the newest of them. So you get like a city that's all connected, like building next to each other, so it doesn't feel like multiple small cities. And then you click when you're going to do it on this area node, and there will be like you can click all around here. But for that you need your city to grow larger. I think the first event is 400 in population. Let's see. No, I can't click on it. Oh, here. So this city is going to be a little hamlet by 360 people, so we are under 100 people away. Then we can make a landfill, medical clinic and an elementary school. And as you can see, it reaches new things as larger as it goes. And as you see, new areas is going to be by a growing city. So let's see. Do I need anything? No, not really. Probably I am going to make more room for residential areas, because that's the only thing we need right now. So put in more. Also, I don't want the residential to go all the way out to the highway. Oh, not the highway, it's the roundabout, which I am going to upgrade to a highway as soon as I can, because that is going to make it faster to go through here. And also there will be 2 or 3 lanes instead of a 1 or, yeah, maybe 2 lanes now. So it's going to be quicker. Maybe I'll do something looking like this in the future, when the city grows larger, and then connect it up here to the other side of the river. Also, I am making money. I don't have much money at all, so it's really good that I'm making money, because I would be broke now if I wouldn't earn money. Let's see, can I fill up with more residentials just on the outside of these roads maybe? Because it looks like there's still quite a demand for people moving in here. Yeah, I guess that most people have water. And now we reached Little Hamlet. So this is the first stage. It unlocks taxes. We can take loans if we need to, which I think is a good thing, because it's like a boost for your economy. Instead of sit here, wait until you can build anything or even make new roads and new areas, I think it's worth to take a loan, because the interest on these loans is quite easy to manage. Also, you can build landfill site, medical clinic and a little school. So the next stage is 700 people, and when we reach that, we can unlock a new area. And I think I'm going to unlock an area more like upstream here, because that's pretty much where I want my city to be, like high rises on all these little islands. And like go down here in the valley, maybe some residential areas and industries out in the desert. Like, and connect it with public transport, so we don't just have cars and make every single citizen in our little city to need their cars. Because I think we are better off with public transport and the cars, so there are options. Yeah, we have an abandoned building, so for the area it's good to take them away, because eventually there's going to be a new building here, and also the other buildings that's still in business, they don't like to have abandoned buildings right outside of them. Looks like we still need a whole lot more residential areas. Let's see, 800 and 800 connect. I think this is something like the middle. And also I know that some people don't like these all square roads, but to some extent I actually like them. I've played with and without them, and I think it's better to have squares because that leaves large areas for like big buildings, like skyscrapers. And if you have like zigzags, more roads, like a European medieval city, you're just going to end up with a whole lot of small buildings and your city doesn't really feel that big. So yeah, maybe I'll do it somewhere in this city, like a district with those kind of styles and buildings and zigzag narrow roads. But in general, I think I'm going to keep to these squares. Also, I think it's easier to see how the roads are connected to each other, which is good for traffic, so I don't like, oh, I just fixed one intersection and then I make two intersections even worse by that change. So I mean, everything has advantages and disadvantages in this game. So just like try to figure out what way you prefer in this game. And then you can build quite a big city. Also, I think there's like a population limit in this game, which is roughly 1 million people. I've seen a few people go maybe a few thousands over, but in general it's like 1 million. And even to reach 1 million is close to impossible. I think I'd reach maybe 120,000 at the most before like I got so much problems in my city that people start leaving, and yeah, pretty much my city collapsed. And yeah, even to play it to that is going to take you for ages. So yeah, let's build city dump. Let's have it somewhere up with the industries, I think, or should I? You know what? I am going to put it quite far away from everything, I think. I mean, no one wants to work or live next to a city dump. It's a smelly, bad place. Oops, smashed the building. So I'm making a road out to desert. Let's call this City Dump Hill. So I don't think they need water. Not sure if they need power. I mean, they just go out, dump their shit and go back to town. I don't think that they need electricity. No. I think that, yeah, it's working perfect. Excellent. Should I maybe have school? Yeah, I think that's a good thing to have. That's healthcare, police. Yeah, I just downloaded this building from the Steam Workshop because otherwise you need a bigger city to have a university. But also, I mean, there's no reason to have. Oh, it's actually very cheap. It's just cheap as an elementary school. That's good to know if I need or want a university really early. Place it in the middle of the city, so it provides its services to all of the residential areas in the city. And by building this school, immediately we got a higher demand for residentials and also some more demand for commercial. And I like commercials in this game, and I'm not a fan of industry. So I'm going to make some more room for commercial areas. Yeah, that would work. Oops, maybe the pillar instead of this thing. It felt better and more easy to use with this space. Did I cut off the power lines? Oh no. Now I think the buildings make up for the loss of power lines. Do I have power lines in between? No, I don't. And now they want me to build a small medical clinic, which I can't afford right now. So I am going to take a loan, go for economy thing, loans, and Silver Sunset Bank. It's 5%, but it's easy to manage. Let's put it somewhere quite good for an entire city. Yeah, I think it's covered most of it. But I am going to call it an episode here, so thank you for watching and see you in the next episode. Bye!